What's up guys? I wanted to do this video today and give you a physique update of where I'm at, as I am technically 10.5 weeks out from my competition. So I had Jason get up early with me this morning and get some footage of how I was looking first thing in the morning. So you guys are gonna see that. This is first thing after going to the bathroom on an empty stomach, what I'm looking like. No like real major posing or flexing, anything like that. This is just kind of basics of what I'm working with at this point, 10.5 weeks out, and I feel really good about myself with where I'm at actually. And it's funny because part of my indecisiveness with wanting to compete was feeling like I might not be ready in time, and that has just been thrown out the window. I'm totally confident with what I'm working with and where I am going to be in 10.5 weeks. And I want to encourage you guys as well, for those of you that are going along this driven journey with me, to take some progress pictures. And I know that sometimes that can be a challenge for people, right? Because if you're at a starting point where you're not happy with what you're looking like, a lot of people avoid even looking in the mirror at themselves. And we have to start by at least looking in the mirror and seeing what we're looking like. And I know that can be super hard and emotional sometimes, and we start to pick ourselves apart, and that's not beneficial either. But part of doing progress photos, what that's going to do is give you another baseline for how to guide your progress throughout this journey. I'm a huge advocate for not focusing on just the number on the scale. That oftentimes doesn't tell you much. It doesn't give you any validation for all the hard work you're putting in, and you will be amazed at the changes you will see in your progress pictures on a weekly basis, where sometimes you're not even seeing changes in the scale. So I really encourage you throughout this next 10 weeks to do progress pictures. And for those of you in the Facebook group Driven, you guys are awesome. You've already started adding your starting pics and your progress pics, for those of you that feel comfortable doing so. But I encourage you to at least do that. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of changes. What I recommend people do is, if you have an app on your phone, do a photo grid and side by side, you know, week 1 to week 2 or week 1 to week 4, and take a look at your progress, because you will see some changes there that you may not notice just getting up every day and stepping on the scale. And that's going to be really helpful for you in terms of seeing how you're progressing and where you want to go forward from there. So this is where I'm starting at. I'm going to keep you guys updated with my own progress pics within the Facebook group, and I'll do more physique updates throughout this 10.5 weeks, but I wanted to at least show you what I'm working with right now. So I've had a lot of you ask more details about the Driven challenge that I'm doing over this 11-week journey, and I wanted to just kind of go over a few things real quick so you guys have a better idea of what the challenge consists of. So as many of you know already, I did start the Facebook group. You guys can still join that Facebook group. The Facebook group is where you're going to need to be in order to be eligible for the challenge. You need to be a member in that group. And so far it's like blown my mind. I am mind blown with how many people are part of this group. It's only been, what, 3-4 days since I started the group, and it has just filled my heart with so much joy. And I think it's already been very helpful for a lot of people, because there are so many of us and we're just sharing kind of what helps us. We're sharing tips. We're asking questions when we're struggling, and there's so many people. We're all just there to help and support and brainstorm ideas off each other and help each other out. And that's really what it's supposed to be, in a judgment-free zone where no one's picking you apart or telling you how to eat or what not to eat. So it's a really great group. So entering the group alone is going to be beneficial for you over this next 11 weeks. There's tons of studies that support needing to have some kind of support in your life to be successful with your goals, and especially with weight loss. So this is a great stepping stone for you in your Driven journey. Now, to be part of the challenge, like I said, you need to enter the group. Number 2, what I'm going to be looking for is someone that's engaging the most. And what I mean when I say engaging is posting on the Facebook group as much as possible. So even daily would be encouraged. So I'm gonna go through and kind of get an eye on who's posting the most within the Facebook group. With that engagement, I also am going to be looking for people to be sharing the YouTube videos, liking the YouTube videos as part of this Driven series. So I'm going to be looking at those who are commenting on the videos, and specifically what really helps me out the most is those that are sharing the videos. So if you guys share these videos on your social media accounts, make sure to tag me in it. I have all my social media information in the description box, but make sure to tag me so I know you guys are sharing these videos, and that's going to be another part of what we're looking for. Aside from sharing the videos, I also want to see you guys engaging in this process on your own social media accounts. So if you have an Instagram, a Twitter, your own personal Facebook, post your own updates about how things are going. Maybe you post your meal on Instagram, and I want you to use #Driven, and that'll be an easy way for me to find you guys, see your post, and see how much you're engaging in this process. And go ahead and tag me as well in the photo if you want. But #Driven is what we're going to use throughout this entire journey, so be sure to use that. The other part is hearing your stories. This doesn't have to be about weight loss, and there's a lot of people in this group that it's about so much more than weight loss. So don't worry about that. This isn't like a pounds on the scale, you win type situation. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is people that are just committing themselves to a journey and making some changes and really using this time, benefiting from all the support we're giving each other to make some changes in their life and really take themselves to a place in their life they've never been before. So what I'm going to be looking for is people to post their progress on a weekly basis in terms of how they're doing. You can post pictures if it's fitness related, you don't have to. You can just post updates on how the week went for you. And then at the end of the 11 weeks, I'm going to ask that you post kind of a summary of how this 11-week journey affected your life. And if you want to post pictures, you can. If it's a before and after transformation, that's fine. Like I said, if you don't have that, it's not going to be, you're not going to be not included as part of this. So I'm just going to be looking for someone to kind of talk about their transformation and how it affected their lives. So right now, those are the criteria that I came up with. You guys will, whoever I choose at the end, so far I think I'm just doing one winner, but we'll see. That's always super tough, is going to get a huge MTS stack in addition to RD Nutrition Fitburn, and I believe I'm going to throw in a pair of Beats headphones that I'm going to just go out and buy with my own hard-earned cash. So that's going to be the challenge giveaway. So hopefully that gives you like a nice little dangling carrot at the end, a little incentive for you. But most of all, I think you guys are really just going to benefit from this journey, and we're going to do it together. So be sure to check out that Facebook group. Ask me any questions below you might have, and let's do this. Guys, it's been so long since I've vlogged from my car. It's a little bit cold in here right now. It's what, March 23rd, 22nd, and it's like 20 degrees outside today. So it was a very cold day. I am just getting out of work. I think I already said that, sorry. I'm gonna go to the gym now. I went to the gym this morning. I got in my back workout, but I didn't actually finish it. I didn't have time. And one of the things I've been doing is, not every day, but some days, going back to the gym after work to either like finish my lift or do a little cardio and kind of break it up. And I know some people don't like the idea of going to the gym 2 times a day, but actually for me, I've preferred it because it's just been like less stressful in general. I don't feel as rushed, and so I don't feel as rushed, but I also just kind of like, I enjoy, it's hard for me sometimes to get to the gym after work, but what gets me there is thinking about how it makes me feel. And sometimes if I go all day at work, you know, I end up working like a 9-hour work day and drive straight home. I just feel like a little mentally drained and not myself. Like I don't really feel like I have much to give the world at that point. But if I get myself to the gym after work and do a little cardio or a little workout and just have like a little bit of that like me time to decompress after a long day, I have so much more energy. You know, like I come home at night and I feel like I can, you know, do what I need to do to get prepared for the next day and, you know, have the energy to catch up with Jason. And I don't know, I notice my mood is better, and like I said, I don't do it every day, but I do enjoy doing that on occasion. So yeah, do what works for you guys. Don't worry about it. Like, if you want to get it all done in one session because that's what works for your lifestyle, then like by all means do it. It's what works best for you. So it's cold. I'm gonna head to the gym, get in my workout, and then I will see you afterwards.